Hello and welcome to the Art of Sculpt. Today will be a 10-minute session working on our abdominals. First we'll get started into some stretches. Sitting down, cross-legged, start to roll the neck around nice and slowly over to the other side. Good, relaxing the neck, have a big shoulder roll, rolling the shoulders backwards. And then start to roll the shoulders forward. Pulling in the right arm with the left elbow. Have a little moment here for the wrist rotating from side to side. Have a little shake out with the arms and then over to the left arm. Again, having a little moment here for the left wrist, rotating from side to side. Shaking out the arms, extending the legs nice and long, placing the right foot over the left leg. Press the left arm against the right knee and eye gaze goes the opposite way. Hold it here, sitting nice and tall through the crown of the head. Releasing both legs long, reaching the hands over the head and lower the hands down to wherever you can reach. The shins, the ankles, the toes. Holding it here as you exhale, slowly lifting up one vertebrae at a time. Placing the left foot over the right long leg. Twist the body and press the right arm against the left knee. Slowly relaxing down. Getting ready to get started, we're going to lie down on our backs. Feet are flat on the floor, hip distance apart, hands are behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Inhale, squeeze your core in. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders, eyes are on the knees. Inhale, release. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. As you lift, think about that rib to hip connection. Making sure the lower back is pressed against that mat as you exhale, lift the curl up. We're here for 2 more. Really good work, eyes are on the knees. Finishing this last one off. Really nice work. This time we're lifting our legs into a tabletop position, knees directly over the hips. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower down. Doing the exact same movement as we were doing just before, but with the knees in that tabletop position. Try and keep the knees nice and still. Eyes are on the knees when you lift. Thinking about that rib to hip connection and pressing the lower back down towards the mat. As you exhale with this next one, extend the right leg long, bend the right leg in, lower the curl down. Exhale, lift up, extend the left, bend the left, lower the curl as you inhale. Exhale, lift, extend the right, bend the right, lower the curl. Keep going just the way you are, pointing reaching through the toes as you extend the leg long. The lower you extend, the harder it's going to feel. The higher you extend, the easier it's going to get. Eyes stay on the knees, keeping those elbows nice and wide, making sure that lower back is pressed against that mat. You've got this. Finishing this last one off as we extend and bend. This next one we lift the curl high and hold it here while we extend and bend the legs only, keeping those elbows nice and wide and the eyes are on the knees the whole time. The lower you extend your legs, the harder it's going to feel. The higher you extend the legs, the easier it's going to feel. Keep it going. Really nice work. You've got this. We're here for another 6, 5, 4, 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Bring the knees into the chest. Releasing any tension in the lower back. Bringing our legs back into a tabletop, hands over our shoulders. Squeeze the core in. Exhale, lift hands to hips. Eyes are on the knees. Inhale, release. The palms are facing in towards the body. We're here for another 3. Good. For 2. Really nice. This next one I want you to hold. Extend the legs towards the sky. Bend the knees. Release down. We exhale as we lift up, extending the legs. Inhale as we lower down. We're here for another 3. Really good work. Eyes stay on the knees for 2. Good. This next one I want you to hold the curl. Bend and extend the knees only. Keep the eyes on the knees. You've got this for 2. Good. For 1 more, hold the legs long towards the ceiling. Pulse those arms up and down from the knees down to the hips. Exhale for a few pulses and inhale for a few pulses. Getting ready to hold in 3, 2, and 1. Hold everything. Yes, you can. Slowly bring the knees in, release any tension in the lower back. Putting ourselves up again, bringing the knees into a tabletop, hands directly over the shoulders, squeeze the core in. Exhale, hands to hips, extend the legs to the ceiling and open to a V shape. Close the legs, bend the knees and lower the curl down. Keep going just like so, following this pattern, making sure the arms are hovering by the hips when you're in the curl. Exhale as you lift up, open up the legs into a V shape. Inhale as you close the legs back into a tabletop. Really good work pressing that core in and making sure that lower back is against that mat. Amazing work. We're here for 2. Good. You've got this for 1 more. Really nice. This next one, I want you to hold that curl. Just open and close the legs in that V shape. Hover those arms. The palms are facing in towards each other. We're here for 4. Take it slow for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold the legs to the ceiling. Pulse those arms up and down from the knees down to the hips. Yes, you can do this. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold everything. Yes, you can. Hold, 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 and bend the knees in. Have a little moment here. Resetting ourselves, bringing the hands over the shoulders and legs directly above the hips over towards the ceiling. Press the legs down to a 45, reach the hands over the head, and then draw them both back in the center, hands over the shoulders, feet over the hips. Good work getting into the lower core as well, making sure that lower back is pressed against that mat. Keep it going. This next one, we're going to add the curl in. So we inhale, extend like a boat shape. Exhale, lift the curl, hands to the hips as the feet come up towards the ceiling. Good. We inhale into that boat shape again and exhale, lift that curl high. Here for 2. Really nice. And 1 more. This next one, I want you to hold the curl high. Lower and lift the legs to 45 degrees. Yes, you can. Keep hovering those arms by the hips. Lift and lower and slowly draw the knees in, releasing any tension there in the lower back. We're slowly going to turn over into a 4-point kneel. Getting ready for the next few exercises. So the shoulders are going to be directly over the wrists. We're going to extend the right leg long. Extend the left leg long into a high plank. Eye gaze is straight in between the hands. Squeeze the core in. Make sure the body's in one long line. Press the left foot out to the side. Tap. Back to center. Press the right foot out to the side. Tap. Little plank jacks here. Left foot. Tap. Center. Right foot. Tap. Center. Keep it going. Staying strong in the upper body. Yes, you've got this. Eye gaze is straight in between the hands. And just hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly press into a child's pose. Take a rest. Slowly coming back up into that 4-point kneel. Getting ready to go again. Tuck our toes. High plank. Over to the left. Over to the right. Squeeze that core in. Make sure the hips are low. Eye gaze is straight in between the hands. And hold in center. Keep strong. You can do this. Slowly lower down onto your knees, taking a child's pose. Getting ourselves ready to go into a forearm plank this time. So we lower down onto our belly, shoulders over our elbows, hold onto our hands, tuck our toes. Lift our body up in one long line, the heels, knees, hips, shoulders and head. Lowering our right hip down towards the mat and slowly over to the left, over to the right, over to the left, staying strong in the shoulders. Shoulders directly over those elbows. Eye gaze is straight in between the hands. Coming to center and holding nice and still for 3, 2, and 1. Getting ready to go again. Really nice work. You've got this. From one side to the other. And 1 more. Coming to center again to hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Take a rest. Coming back up in 3, 2, and 1. Tucking our toes, shoulders over our elbows, lift into the plank. This time we press our shoulders over our wrists and back over our elbows. Really good. We're here for 3, for 2, and 1. Putting in center for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly bring the knees in, take that child's pose, and take a big rest down. Thanking you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this abdominal workout. Slowly coming to seating on the mat. Good, reaching the hands up towards the sky, taking one more big inhalation, and exhale through the mouth. Thank you once again. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. If you enjoyed this class, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment on this video. Feel free to share this class with a friend or loved one too. See you on the mat again soon.